Today's case study, we're going to take you through a builder who was going from 0 leads a month to 193 as of last month, September 23. So we're going to take you from the full journey from hoping and waiting for leads and waiting for the phone to ring to being proactive and absolutely booking himself out for months in advance. And just so you know, we're not capping. Here's a look at the lead volume. Here's the phone call inquiries, 93 last month. And here's the email inquiries, 96 in the last month. So all up, it's about 197, including some direct emails. So on the left, this is how things were before. Builder in Auckland, relying on word of mouth, stressed out, just working for himself, didn't have any crew, wasn't making much cash, undercharging, and now he's turned into an Adonis. He's got a team of 10, he's got a great foreman, and he's out playing tennis, playing golf, loving life, and printing money. So let's take you through how things looked before. It wasn't always golf and big invoices coming through. 5 years ago, had a super basic website, didn't have a Google My Business profile, didn't have a Google Map. I was working with an agency, not really knowing what was happening. He was paying them about $1,500 a month. Wasn't really getting any results. Was getting a report each month, which looked basically the same each month. That was an automated report that looked like it was custom built, but really it was just an automated report that the agency was sending out that explained a bunch of information that he didn't really understand and a bunch of technical stuff. So on his website, he just had a homepage. He didn't actually have service pages for each of his services. So anytime someone went to his website that was a potential new customer, they'd just be seeing all the services with not much detail. So, there was a couple of people that were looking for decks, but unfortunately he only had 2 sentences about decks, 2 sentences about his extension service, and people just weren't getting the amount of information they needed to become a customer. So they'd just leave the website, even though he paid his hard-earned cash to get them there via Google Ads. Also on his website, didn't have any points of difference, just looked like another builder in Auckland. The result of all that was how things were looking on his phone, which was pretty quiet. So luckily for this guy, he decided to make a change. He didn't want to be a Jeffrey anymore. He wanted to be an Adonis when it came to growing his trades company and getting his phone to ring. And let's fast forward 5 years to what the life of an Adonis in the trades world looks like. So before we jump into the technical details of how this looks, Adonis is out playing tennis somewhere down in the beautiful South Island. He's got a bunch of team members up in Auckland carrying out the work. He's got a great foreman. He's got everything under control. And they're closing 40% of their work. And like I said, they're getting 193 leads a month. So 193 leads at a 40% close rate. They're looking at almost 100 new jobs booked in each month. So how do things look after all this work and investment? Because it wasn't an easy journey. It did take time. It did take sacrifice, but it's all paid off. So let me take you through, from my perspective and from my end, what success looks like when it comes to online marketing for tradies. So first up, matching ad campaigns for all of his key services. And these can be switched on and off in an instant. If he wants to get booked out a couple months in advance, all we have to do is switch these campaigns on. And because we've been tweaking them and optimizing over the last couple of years, as soon as they're switched on, there are leads coming in within 24 hours. Here's an example here for small jobs. So doing a bit of research on my end, I found the market for the small jobs was wide open. And for these guys to carry out the work, it was very fast turnaround. It was very cash flow dominant. So they could be in and out and be invoicing a couple of K per month. And this was really good to supplement the cash flow while they carried out some of the bigger renovations and building works. This is what success looks like online. Here we have an ad on the right, Auckland Builders for Small Jobs, which is the exact keyword people are typing in. And this is the landing page. So they've typed in Builders for Small Jobs. They've seen an ad for Builders for Small Jobs. And then they've gone to a landing page that says, looking for an affordable builder for small jobs around the house. So at each point in that person's online journey, everything is cohesive and makes sense. And then on the landing page, we've got all these great reviews that we'll mention in a second. And I've got a nice big form, so it's easy for the user to know what they need to do next. So we've got this rolled out for decks, renovation, building work, small jobs, carpentry, luxury builds, bathroom renovations, kitchen renovations, everything. Remember before, he was running Google Ads, but all the traffic was going to his homepage. So if someone typed in deck builders, they weren't seeing a deck ad and they were going to a deck page. And that's why things were very slow. Next up, 5 years ago, we created a Google Business Profile, which is the Google Map listing that you can get completely for free. We decked it out. We filled out all the information. We filled out the hours. We filled out the business information, the phone number, the appointment link. We put the keyword in the title, which is essentially your service in your city. So for Baker's Builds, it's builders in Auckland. And every time they had a good building client that was happy, they got a Google review. And now here we are with the most amount of Google reviews in New Zealand for any builder. And that results in number one rankings in the map. It's increased their sales close rate from 25% all the way up to 40%. And we're able to pull these reviews onto the landing page. We weren't always number one on Google though for Auckland builders. These service pages were built not just for Google Ads, but for SEO. So Google Ads is when you pay Google to get to the top quickly. And SEO is the free listing that you get. So we leverage these pages to not only run ads to, but also to rank number one in SEO, so that we've got traffic coming from Google Ads and SEO and the map pack, which is the map listing. And we funnel all this traffic to this high converting landing page that is dedicated to what the searcher is looking for. And it did take time to rank, but now here we are with half the leads coming from SEO for free, and then half of the leads coming from Google Ads. So we're in a great place to pivot. If we need more leads, we can increase our Google Ads budget. And if we're booked out, we can just cruise and sit on the SEO gains that have been paying off. So if we need to blast, we can blast. And if we need to cruise, we can cruise. So at the start, we weren't always getting 193 leads, but we've been able to slowly scale from spending $1,000 a month all the way up to $8,000 a month and getting our leads from zero all the way up to 193 per month. So if you need help scaling from zero to whatever number of leads you need per month, whether that's 20, 80, or 193, feel free to connect with me on Instagram, The Lead Guy, or drop me a comment in the YouTube video below, or drop me a DM and we'll get in touch.